While he still can't walk, he's getting really strong with therapy and would love to continue. So we'll be posting a donation link in the top comment. If you're interested in donating, and anything helps, $1, a few dollars, it helps him keep staying here another week, getting a little bit stronger. As you can see, his back legs look like they're moving, but they aren't moving on their own. Do you want us to tell us a little bit about spinal walking for anybody who's not tuned in before?
Sure. So I'm stimulating his tail, which is an extension of the spinal cord, and kind of eliciting a reflex action. So his brain is not deciding to move. We're just stimulating his central nervous system and getting that reflex action. But it's very beneficial for him to do this kind of movement. It mimics the muscle action, brings the joints through a limited range of motion, and stimulates the neural pathways as well. So it's just a different form of passive exercise.
And it helps keep his back legs strong?
Yes, absolutely.
And so while Eddie might not be able to walk, he is amazing in a wheelchair. So if you're interested in adopting him, you don't need to worry there. He's great in his wheelchair. He is looking for a home ideally outside of New York, probably not with too many stairs and with a backyard so he can play. We think he's some sort of lab pit mix, not totally sure. A little bit over a year old, so he's still just a puppy and very excited to find his forever home. He's super calm here at therapy, but he does love to play. He's incredibly sweet. He's great with kids. He'll really do great in any home. We're just not sure if he's good with cats, but he is good with other dogs. And for anybody just tuning in who's never seen Eddie before, we don't totally know what happened to him, but he was owned when he was a puppy and he was allowed to sort of free roam. And one day his family found him. He was maybe hit by a car, he might have fallen, they're not totally sure, and unfortunately they weren't able to care for him anymore, so Second Chance Rescue took him in, and he's been fostered there for the past 5 or 6 months, and he's been coming to therapy ever since. So he is still looking for his forever home. For anyone who's interested, you can go to nycsecondchancerescue.org to put in an application. And if you're interested in donating, we have a link that's pinned in the top comment. It's nycsecondchancerescue.org/donate. Just put a note in that it's for Eddie's care, so that they'll know it can go straight towards his water therapy. He used to come every day, but now he's coming once a week, and we're hoping whoever adopts him will continue his water therapy because it's really good at keeping him nice and strong. He's very attentive, and he loves to see what's happening outside every time he's doing therapy. You're doing so good, Eddie.
So we want to keep his front end strong too. So the swimming is great for keeping his front end strong. Keeping that flexibility there. He definitely needs his massage and stretches because he's bearing most of his weight in the front. So that's another reason, not just keeping his hind end strong, but keeping the front end strong too, because it's doing double duty.
Anything else you could think of that we might have missed about Eddie, for anyone just tuning in? Oh, someone asked if he gets along with dogs and cats. So he does get along with dogs. We're not so sure about cats. If you are interested in adopting him and you have a cat, they can do a home test to see how he'd do with them. He's very lovable, loves to give kisses, loves to play. He has a big backyard where he's being fostered, and he's out there at least 6 hours a day playing and running around. And say hi to everyone.
You don't want to miss out, do you?
What are you looking at? So he's made some serious improvements since he started, right?
Yes. He has taken a couple steps. Again, that's probably because his abdominal muscles are so strong, so he can kind of swing his legs forward in that way. Like we said before, he's very strong in the cart, does really well in there. His reflexes have increased, and his overall strength has increased as well. And his stamina.
His stamina's increased. And he can't go to the bathroom on his own, right?
No, he needs to be expressed, so they could just squeeze his bladder. And a lot of times he wears a belly band to stop with the leaking.
So he can't go to the bathroom on his own, but it's really not that hard to take care of him and help express him. It'd probably be best if somebody who were to adopt him had some knowledge of working with a special needs dog, but I'm sure that if you haven't, you can work with the rescue to get trained up. There's a lot of action going on outside today. He's very intrigued. So as you can see, he's quite sweet. Big love bug. And for anyone just tuning in, we're here at Water4Dogs, which is in Lower Manhattan. They do water therapy, dry therapy, and other therapy for dogs. You can check them out at www.water4dogs.com with the number 4. And we're here with Eddie Milo, who's being fostered at NYC Second Chance Rescue. He's up for adoption and hoping to have anyone tuning in who's interested help keep him in therapy another week. Any amount donated will help keep him here a little bit longer. Looks like our donation link might not be working, and so that'll get updated as soon as we're done. Doing such a good job, Eddie. Look at him go on his own.
Take a rest.
Apologies that our donation link looks like it might be incorrect, but we will get that updated right when the segment is done. What other kind of therapy does Eddie do here?
He does the laser therapy, which is great to increase circulation and help the specialized cells migrate to the area. He does all kinds of dry therapeutic exercises to, again, more strengthening and flexibility. I believe they also do ultrasound and electric stimulation to help those neurons fire and his muscles contract. And then he does the pool for a while, and then we're going to go into the treadmill soon as well. 2 forms of hydrotherapy.
All right, well, thank you so much for everyone for tuning in, and tune back in next week for more of Eddie. Say bye. Well, thank you so much for everyone for tuning in, and tune back in next week for more of Eddie. Say bye.